Peace and blessings to everyone on this wonderful night. New Media Nation United. This is DJ's Raw Uncut Truth, giving you the raw content that you deservedly need, joined by Coach Joe, the OG of New Media. Let it be known. And tonight is a cooking session. Coach Joe, how you feeling today, my brother?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful, DJ. How you doing, my brother? How you doing?
I'm blessed, my brother. For those in the chat, make sure to like the video, share all across the platforms, use your hashtags, represent New Media to the fullest. This is the LaMelo Ball apology tour. Now, Shine, Nincompoop, Bill Simmons, Arrogant, Bostonite, says he takes back what he said about LaMelo Ball. But here's the kicker, Coach. He still ranks James Wiseman over LaMelo Ball among rookies. But he said he apologized. Not apologized, but he takes back what he said about LaMelo. Ain't this some shit, Coach?
Man, you cooking already, my brother. You done started the barbecue already. Man, I hadn't even sat down. It's like one of them Mike Tyson fights back in the day. You go to get something to eat, get some popcorn, and you come back and he walking the other way. Man, what the hell? Okay, so brother, man, you cooking, my brother. But yes, this thing is ridiculous, and we keep hearing more and more people coming to I keep seeing more and more people coming to the Church of Melo and the family of the Ball. See, understand that this thing there's something rotten in Shanghai. Okay, and we're here to point it out and expose it for what it is, so it can transform itself from where its current state, which is only serving a certain segment of the population, and can serve everyone by respecting everyone, by coming from the truth and letting it be what it is. My brother.
My brother, since it's already Sunday in most parts of the globe, this will be your early Sunday session. A gospel within the gospel of truth. And I'm glad you all are tuned in for the cookout. So this is what this idiot Bill Simmons said. He says, I still have Wiseman as my 1, but now it's 1A and LaMelo's 1B. Nothing against James Wiseman, but Coach, what has Wiseman shown to be a 1A in any basketball mind? Why would they ever put Wiseman over LaMelo after what LaMelo's doing?
Because every time they think of LaMelo, their brain gets short-circuited with LeVar saying "never lost," and they just go, haywire for a second. So Wiseman, Edwards, Halliburton, they just because they can't help themselves, because they have a split mind. And Bill Simmons said it. He said it. He said that he loves Melo's game, but he still got problems with his daddy. He said it. See, so people like Ben Simmons. I don't have no sympathy for him at all, and can give two flying cahoots with that. He then finally came to the understanding of new media and the truth. Hashtag new media. Man, please. It was right there before your eyes. How all these other players and all these other people, ex-players, ex-coach, current coaches, ex-coaches, saw what this is, but you telling some other narrative, some other story. All this other stuff like that was legitimate. Well, he was 16 and he shot, 17, he shot 29%. Okay, well, wait a minute. How about his whole body of work? How about some context? How about some objectivity? No. No, we don't like him, so we got to slant it that way. So, that's what that is. But Melo gonna make them all get on their knees before it's over with.
Bill Simmons, he's like a Jeff Goodman with a bigger platform. That's all I see from him. So emotional to see a black man. Yes, I said a black man for those who are listening. Control their own environment, have their own say-so. And this is what happens. Power intimidates those who seek other ways of power. Let me repeat what I just said. Power intimidates for others who also seek power or trying to get more of power. See, they want the status quo to be the top dog getting the power, so they can make themselves feel good that nobody else can be on their level. But I'm saying it right now, when it's all said and done and LaMelo continues to turn heads, there's going to be some changes that are going to be unproportionate. Changes that you have never seen. And the stock of the Ball family will rise to levels we have never seen ever with this family. And shout out to Hoop Jargon for the $5 super chat. He said, get them, fellas, new media. No doubt. Make sure you subscribe to Hoop Jargon. Warm Take Walter.
Facts. What's up, Hoop? How you doing, brother? Good to see you in there. Appreciate you.
Shout out to Maurice Hamrick. He said, hey, DJ New Media. Hey, coach.
What's up, Maurice? How you doing there, brother? What's up, Brett Law? They say facts, coach. We appreciate you.
Adam Hearn says, as DJ says, this is a game within a game. Wiseman speaks fluent Mandarin, and LaMelo's middle older brother disgraced himself in China. When it comes to that, we know where the NBA stands. I don't think that has any connection with China with Jello, but I'll say this. The reason why other media outlets are trying to push James Wiseman to be the top dog, even though he's not, is because they want to be right. So they'll make up stats, give excuses for James Wiseman. I have nothing against them, but I already see their playbook. They're trying to control the narrative, and they're not fooling anybody. Shout out to Raymond Sanchez. She says, LaMelo coming for everybody that doubted him, and the damn commentator yesterday is a whole B word. Oh, yeah, I already cooked him. I cooked him so bad he's still on the grill. He's still on the grill, man.
Thank you, Brett. Appreciate you, brother. See, my brother, it's gonna start getting comical, because after a while, when the tipping point brings a deluge of people who say, I always knew, I knew from the beginning, and start trying to remix the whole thing. Right. We gonna see a whole lot of that. But one thing I love about LeVar, and I love about his boys, in particular that younger one, he ain't like the sister said, he ain't gonna let him forget.
Right on.
He ain't gonna let him forget.
Yeah, we're not gonna forget. We remember what everybody said about LaMelo, over exaggerating, saying that he would never reach this level called the NBA. And now they're backtracking. David F says, I let Azaduki, he spelled his name wrong, have it on Twitter trying to make light of LaMelo's celebration comment. It's dumb because Rasheed Wallace did it before Carmelo.
Thank you.
It's called paying homage. Carmelo paid homage to Rasheed Wallace, who was a versatile forward like Carmelo was, but a little bit different. And Carmelo did
Facts.
the same thing. See, y'all gotta school yourselves on knowing the game. And when I say y'all, I'm talking about those who are bitching about a damn nickname or part of a name, because that's part of LaMelo's name. Melo is part of his name. That's why it's LaMelo. That's all it is, man. It's nothing serious. Everybody's finding a way to make excuses just to hate on LaMelo. Whining. Why can't this guy lose? DJ, coach, why can't LaMelo just be average?
Right. Why can't he be Lonzo?
Oh Lord.
Okay, because they didn't already, they won't give him a credit for doing a doggone thing. I mean, not for anything. I mean, he shoots 69% from 3-point in the game and 3-point in the game, and shoots, quite a few of them. And it's like, what? I don't know. What did he think? I don't know. He still can't shoot. Okay, all right. Sad, because they can't get LeVar off their brain. There's too many people who live inside of their heads in this world about this narrative that they've been told about the differences of people their breakdowns based on their color and their zip code and all that nonsense. See, and it's time out for it. It's on its last days. It's been going on a long time.
Shout out to Slick G. Shout out to you, brother. Says LaMelo averaged 15-6 while being on the bench half through the game. Imagine if LaMelo started the whole season. My goodness, he would have had an all-star resume. They still would have. I believe they still would have rigged it and not give him his respect. He would have had 25 points per game or close to it. And they would have found a way not to have him on there. They already just lied to the fan base and stated that LaMelo didn't have enough votes when he's one of the most popular, probably the most popular besides LeBron, players in the NBA.
With a worldwide fan base.
All around the globe.
And Collins Sexton from the Cleveland Cavaliers got more votes than Melo.
Yeah, I'll never believe that. Yeah, I can't believe that, man. That's cap. That's cap, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Armand Odeon.
That's right. Facts.
Wealth Engineer, what's good, brother? He says LeVar's shirt, I told you so, was ready before the draft day. Oh, he was ready. He had that shirt ready when Lonzo was drafted. That's how confident LeVar was. LeVar, like, man, I'm gonna let these MFs have it.
That's right.
But that's what you gotta have as a mentality, as a man or a woman. You gotta believe in yourself, know that you're right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You gotta have that in you, man. You can't just allow people to run you over and then expect like great things to happen. To get great things, you gotta work hard for it. You gotta take it. There is no sympathy in the NBA.
That's a fact.
And coach, you seen LaMelo's body language. Has any time this season have you seen LaMelo just look down or just look disappointed or
Dejected?
yeah, a woe is me? I've never seen it.
No. That's why that's why Kendrick Perkins was comparing him to Magic Johnson, not just because of his passes, but his infectious smile and his joy for the game. See, what people have to understand is that the NBA is a business, and depending upon the hierarchy of the NBA and how they show up, that's the tenor and the tone of the league. See, LeBron is serious with a little bit of joking and stuff. He'll let the media see that side of him, but he's very serious and businesslike and professional about his thing. You know, Magic Johnson is one of the few players to come through the NBA to make a mark on the NBA for his game and his personality. Speaking to the same thing of what he is. His passing and his ability spoke to him as a giver, wanting to make everyone big, wanting to make everyone feel important, and to bring the best out of everyone. See, because when players know when they get on the floor from the jump, I know I'm out here, and the dude whose hands is the ball is gonna be in his hands, that dude is gonna. I know I'm gonna get some touches. I know I'm gonna be able to eat. I know I'm gonna be able to show what I can do, and not be out here as an ornament, an accessory. See, and that's what Melo brings. That's what Lonzo brings to the table as well. That's what LaVar fostered in them, that sense. So when you take the combination of Melo's smile and his infectiousness and joy for the game, what you can see they slowly but surely trying to take away from him. Because let me tell y'all this right now, I have seen less and less of the Melo to Bridges, that high Spanish, that Spain pick and roll, where Miles Bridges can get downhill and Melo can get downhill as well, and throw him up and make highlights and just bring joy to the team. Don't tell me that it ain't happening because Melo ain't on the bench, because that's bull.
The politics of already is sept through the whole team. Listen to coach. He's telling you what's going on. He's telling you no more action. I haven't seen LaMelo Ball and Miles Bridges connection in a while, in a couple games now.
Facts.
Look through the lenses of your eyes and see beyond the game. See the game within the game beyond it. Don't go off First Take or any of these false
corporate mouthpieces.
I like that.
Corporate mouthpieces, because they can come in any color.
Black, white, Asian, it doesn't matter.
Don't matter. Corporate mouthpieces. They're speaking for the people who pay them.
And before I go on, Coach, I want to say shout out to Baron Davis, a.k.a. B. Diddy, California legend.
Yes.
Picking up for LaMelo, checking Kalina Azabuka. And Kalina, that's a girl name. He got a little sissy name. But he was telling them, hey, man, quit all that, man. LaMelo pays homage just like Carmelo pays homage. And he brought up Rasheed Wallace being the first. And I'm sure Rasheed picked that up from a local cat from when he played basketball back in the day.
And remember, he was in Charlotte.
Right.
Okay. And I know Baron up close and saw him up close. I remember when he took the jump from a no name to a name. And it was quite amazing, too, to watch that transformation. But anyway, go ahead, DJ. Sorry.
Oh, it's good, man. We cooking early. Armand, he being bold with it. He said LaMelo would be the face of the NBA 3 to 4 years. Oh, it's gonna be soon, my brother.
Facts. What the Washington coach, Scott Brooks, almost said that exact thing.
Right. Oh, it's coming. XOX says LaMelo has been called Melo since he was little. That is also true. And that's easy. Just it's easier to say it. Instead of saying that long word, LaMelo, just say Melo.
See, I love people. Let me family in the room. Let me just share with you guys. Go another little level. The reason I point out when I tell stories about Borrego saying that showing the contrast between how Borrego sees Melo and how his teammates see Melo, and the NBA community of players and coaches, former see him, how different it is, because these are the people that are in charge. So how can you get the most out of, how can you nurture the best out of someone if you don't even recognize what they are, and you spend valuable time pushing against them and trying to control them and trying to change the narrative and trying to get them to play a different way until you finally have to accept, damn, I can't. That's why Michael Jordan and the Bulls fired Doug Collins. That's why
Mm-hmm.
the Jerry Buss fired Jerry Westhead when he won a championship with Magic Johnson and brought Pat Riley in, family.
Coach, did you know that they ridiculed Magic Johnson, calling him a coach killer?
Absolutely.
Boy, old media has been around for years.
That's right. That's right.
Imagine winning a championship and they call you a coach killer. When you win that ring, you got power. That's how the game goes. The player has that power. See, Magic did it earlier than anybody else, and they couldn't stand it to see Magic Johnson do things his way
Mm.
and do it with a smile. They couldn't stand that smile.
Mm.
He's smiling too much.
Mm.
But my father, when he watched the Lakers, he loved every minute of it.
Mm. Me and him both.
He used to
And
say,
still love it.
he says, smile, Magic, smile.
That's right.
See, Magic Johnson, he was raised by his father, who had a ruling class mentality that took no shit. His father worked in the factories.
And he was an entrepreneur and had his own business.
Right. Same thing with LaVar Ball. LaVar Ball, self-made man. Never been a yes man his whole life. Did things his way. And the sad part is, the biggest haters of LaVar are some of our own people.
The biggest ones we see.
Right.
That the corporate media puts in front of us to tell us that it's more of them behind them than there really is. See, we've spoken about that on this show, how there are people, some of our own people, that are angry at Melo for leaving Big Baller Brand and going to Puma.
Uh-oh.
See, and I understand. I understand. LaVar understood too that he wasn't happy about it either, and I'm not happy about it right now. But that don't stop me from understanding my love and who Melo is. He has a right to make his decision and his choices. At the end of the day, I respect that. Every one of my children, I have 2 grown children, and when they turned 18, I sat them down and I said to them, our relationship is going to change from this point on, because now you are legally able to walk out of my house and I can't stop you legally. So therefore, our relationship must shift, because we are not going to have an adversarial relationship where you feel like you have to walk out. See, when I was 18 years old, I signed myself up for the Marine Corps. few months later, I was on a plane headed to boot camp. My parents didn't sign me up. My parents didn't okay me to go. I did because I was legally able to do it. I would never take that away from my children. That's why another reason I'm so defiant about Melo having his own agency. He is a young man. He has a right to speak what he wants and what he doesn't want. And I don't have a right, because I don't like it, to disparage him and take and twist what he is doing and make it diabolical in some way. Because it doesn't sit well with me. My ideology or my ethos, which is again my ego.
Coach, shout out to Rated the GOAT. He said they always go back on what they say. Weird old heads. Now, there's a difference between an OG like Coach Joe. He's an OG. He demands respect, but he respects
Facts.
everything else. That's the difference. But these old head shines, they're what I call comfortable brothers. Most of them.
Mm-hmm.
Who
Facts.
live by the status quo. They're bought and paid for. They regurgitate lines from what they hear from their company or who they work for, because they're not working for themselves.
Facts.
So every time they say anything about LaMelo or even the Ball family, I look at them with pity. I'm like, wow. You think you're big and bad now because you work for this big company, but you can't even save your money to buy your own network? Huh? Sounds pretty mighty of you to critique a family who's doing it on their own. And shout out to Tina Ball. I seen a video of her shooting a basketball. She made a basket. She's recovering from her stroke. Like I told you guys, it takes years to recover from a stroke. I'm very proud of her. I know everybody that are fans of the Ball family are proud of her. And she's a strong woman. And they're lucky that if Tina never had a stroke, I'm telling you all this, BBB would be better than what it is now.
Facts.
She took care of finances. She took care of the schedules. She did all that.
Facts. It was truly a family venture. And them snakes would not have been able to come to their doorway. Because she was gatekeeper too. See, LeVar could do what he did and be the barker, to be the entertainer, the big personality. And she could sit back in the cut and watch the gates.
Wonderful. See, they think of BBB and they just see what it is after she had the stroke. But those who follow the family through the years, we know what it truly is. It's a family brand. And the communication was on top. You couldn't mess over her boys when Tina was there.
Nope.
And I'm not saying, and Coach, I'm not saying that LeVar didn't do his job. It's just that, like any married man, you need a strong woman. A strong woman needs a strong man. All of it helps.
And also, when you meet someone and you guys have the same idea about how you want your lives to go, and Tina and LeVar are clearly partners in what this is. This was clearly and is a family venture, and you play your roles, and she played her role, and LeVar played his role. LeVar didn't have to be the one to watch the gates because she was, and she didn't have to train the players and meet all the family and smoosh and keep everything together on that level either, because that was his job. See, his role.
You see what Elijah Shaw said? He said Alan Foster took advantage of Tina getting sick.
Facts. Facts. Well, the snakes always come in when they smell, when they think that somebody, the prey is vulnerable, when they feel someone is vulnerable. See, that's the part of life that the fans and the people on the outside of these people's lives have no clue about what they have to endure and go through as a result of the target that is on their back.
You know what's crazy, Coach Joe?
Mm-hmm.
When she was healthy and didn't have a stroke, there was like no even wrongdoing or anything. Just you didn't hear really any negative thing, bad business or anything when Tina was fully healthy before she had this stroke, and
Facts.
because she protected her boys,
Facts.
she didn't allow not only the old media, but she didn't allow them to create a story that wasn't true.
Mm-hmm.
When she did an interview, I think her other video, she was talking about education. They were all surprised. Well, of course,
Mm-hmm.
Tina's been a teacher for years.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But the old media is not going to tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Big J says, as an educator, she kept the family right.
Facts.
She did.
Big ups to Tina Ball. Big ups to Tina Ball.
Boy, the King. I look at the Kings record, Coach. They're 13-20.
Yeah, that's about where they should be with Luke Walton at the head.
He better look out. Alvin Gentry's right behind him. Alvin Gentry waiting for him to mess up so he can take that job.
Waiting for him to mess up. You mean counting on him to mess up?
Exactly. He's counting on him to mess up.
Watching him mess up, it ain't doing that. Which reminds me of this interview I saw on Jalen Rose's show with Terry Rozier. At the end of the interview, after he talked about Melo and his effect on the team and all that, Jalen asked him, I don't know if you saw the interview. Did you see that interview?
No, I didn't see that interview.
And he said, yeah, and Jalen said to him, Terry, you've been, doing your thing, and we know you got the scary Terry when you was in Boston, doing your thing. So we know you can go get it. How do you feel, being here in Charlotte and being able to go get it and be you? And he's like, yeah, I'm cool. I love that, yada, yada, yada. And so then he said, who you think some of the is the baddest dude? Who you think the baddest dude is that you face, that you deal with, and that you played against? Who you think that is? The toughest? So he thought about it. He said Steph Curry. He said because you got to guard the team basically when you're guarding Steph Curry, because he's running around through all kinds of around all kinds of bodies and impediments, and can shoot at a moment or catch a flick of a wrist. He said it's hard because he's moving all the time, and he can shoot the lights out. He said, and the other thing is, this was exactly what he did, DJ and family. He said. And the other thing is, it's a lot of other them dudes in there that, Jalen, I ain't gonna say, and then him and Jalen started laughing. Okay, what he was saying is, there's a lot of dudes in there who are front runners, who are that make people think that they something that they not. They ain't really what they appear to be. Again, I tell y'all, the players know who the players are. And if you listen to them, they will tell you who's real and who's not. What's real and what's BS. But we don't want to listen to them. We want to say they know they don't know nothing. And we know more than they do. And this is their job. This is their living. This what they do. And it's a whole separate world. It ain't the world we live
You got people in the comment section. Coach said they saw the interview. LE says, Coach Joe, DJ Raw Truth, New Media deserve flowers. Thank you, my brother.
Well, thank you, my brother. Appreciate
that. Soul Pancake says, did you see when Luke Walton slapped the board out of Alvin Gentry's hand? That rubbed me the wrong way. Alvin don't deserve that just because Luke is garbage. Yeah, that's bullshit. But I'm telling you, Alvin will get the last laugh if he keeps losing. That's why Alvin was there. He in his head, he said, "You motherfucker." Yeah, I'll let you do that. Because I know my time is coming. That's why you didn't see that reaction. Because no matter what y'all say about Alvin Gentry, he grew up in the hood.
Facts.
And if he wanted to knock him out, he would have. But he's being professional, quote unquote.
Facts. See, this thing is beautiful to me. I'm just enjoying it because I didn't have the opportunity to see many moons and many suns and a lot of games and stuff, and so I have an idea of what I'm looking at, and this is to be here to see Melo. Man, y'all just don't know what a gift this is to a brother like me who done seen a lot of great players. To see the next generation and to see it show up like this. Wow, this is just this is amazing to me, man. Y'all don't get it. And I can't give it to you, but it's amazing to me, man.
Elijah Shaw said Alvin is going to get Luke's team. Oh boy. He gonna be like, it's my team, brother. Now knock that clipboard. I'm out. I'm talking mess.
Right. I saw him do all of that. I saw the headline. I didn't even click on it, my brother, to be honest with you. I was like, man, I wish I would watch something with Luke Walton. Look, you ain't tricking me. Okay, I know who Luke Walton. I've been watching Luke Walton since he was in high school down in San Diego. I know his personality. I know I've seen him around to watch this journey. And I saw them push him up front the way they do before he was ready. If he was ever going to be ready.
Yo, coach, what would you would have done if Luke Walton had slapped your clipboard?
I would have gave him a look so strong that the cameras in the building would have shook.
Oh man.
Because he would have known he crossed the line. No, buddy. We are colleagues. We are not, ain't no player coach going on here. And all that other stuff ain't going on either. We are colleagues. I've been a head coach too. I don't have a right to abuse you because I can't control myself. And besides, you are my elder. Show some respect, mother.
Hey, coach, we gonna go Chicago on them like this?
Ooh.
Hey, look here, young blood.
Man,
the spoken, intimidated voice.
No, I would have scared. He would have been peeing on himself, and like that old Dave Chappelle skit. When like the white dude got arrested in his house. Y'all remember that skit where they did a reverse, where the white dude was in the crib with his lady, and the police bust in on one of them no-knock warrants, killed his dog, put him in jail. Just treated him like he was just dirt. He was like, hey, what's going on here? I didn't understand that right there.
Coach, it'd be like this. You gonna be like this. Hey, look at young blood. Now I've been around the game for a long, long time. Now I'm not gonna harm you in front of these people.
That's right.
But behind closed doors, I mean business.
That's right.
You feel me?
That's right. That's right.
You
No,
know,
I
seriously.
no, I'd be willing to bet you that he apologized profusely to Al Alvin's injury. I know he did because
I think
Alvin
so
ain't
too.
that dude. Well, he ain't that dude.
No,
He ain't never been that dude.
guess what he did? He said, Alvin, it's not my character, man. Alvin's like, it's okay. Just don't do it next time.
Yeah,
And when he's walking
yeah.
off, he said, man, he don't even know. I'm about to take this brother's job.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna give a shout out to Luke Walton's daddy. I've been in the presence of Bill Walton as well as watching him for years, and he is a funny mother. Shut your mouth. He the craziest, looniest mother jumper I'd ever been around, other than Robin Williams. Them two craziest dudes I've never been around in my life. The way their mind work and the stuff that come out their mouth. It's like, dude, really? The way their minds work and how they don't have no switch. It's just amazing to me. I love listening to Bill Walton. He was a hell of a player.
Bill Walton, if he didn't have those freaking injuries, they would be talking about him like he's one of the greatest of all time.
Without a doubt, facts. He could ball. That's a dude that could ball.
Boy, man, I remember watching film on Bill Walton. If you go Bill Walton before the injuries, Portland, you'll be like, oh, that dude is the ish.
No, he was the Don Dada boy. He could do everything. He could block, rebound, put you in the popcorn, shoot everything. He was mobile. He could long. He could do everything.
Luke says, why do ESPN don't give LaMelo his props? Well, they're not trying to offend the complexion of protection. They want the protection of the complexion. So they're not going to go out off script. It's in the old media playbook. Elijah Shaw said, I used to feel bad for Luke the way his father used to berate his play during live commentary.
Yes, I used to crack up. I used to crack up. I used to be dying in my house, man. I used to be barbecuing Luke. See, some fathers won't sugarcoat it. I'm sorry.
Teach him young.
Mm-hmm. I mean, hey, you my seed. I mean, I ain't missing no words with my seeds. Are you crazy? Because I'm in you. I'm sorry. Go ahead, DJ.
I was gonna say something funny after that. Mm-hmm. Bill Walton tell Luke, "You my seed, son."
Yep. Yep. Wait, let me tell you this one thing he did that Luke told me. Luke cracked me up. I'm sure how crazy Bill Walton was, and he is. He said for Christmas he used to rewrap the gifts that he got to give it to them. Now this dude had money, right? But he used to, because he didn't want him to get filled with privilege and all that stuff. So he used to rewrap their Christmas gifts of old gifts that he had. Like, it's crazy. This dude was crazy.
Boy, that Bill Walton.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, you watching the game. Next thing you know, he talking about space.
He talking about aliens and
yes.
werewolf. I mean, he talking about everything, man.
Everything.
I said, I don't know what type of shrooms that brother ate, but he is definitely from the early 70s.
Facts.
His mind is he wearing tie-dye shirts.
Yeah, he's still with the Grateful Dead in 1976.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
And
he's
she
still
talking about, do you know that in my past life? I'm like, how do you remember your past life?
there.
I said that brother must be eating the freaking
Yeah, he
back
got
to memory shrooms or something. He
yeah, them
on
special
everything.
ones. He got them special ones. No, Bill was
You
so
know, the
Bill was so
ESPN executives, when they talk about what's wrong with Bill, I said, don't worry. They tell it, people, don't worry about Bill Walton. He on everything. Are you sure? No, just leave him alone. He on everything. Not everything, everything.
Everything. That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
So, Coach Yvonne T says, Coach, did you see the LaMelo tactics in Instagram pickup IG model?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw it. I was cracking up. I'm sorry.
He said, follow
Yeah.
them after a few days, unfollow them to get their attentions. And after that, learn from the best. Mellow dip with the drip.
I didn't want to. I didn't want to laugh, y'all. Y'all don't make me be bad on this show. What time is it? Okay, it's late enough. I can be bad on the show tonight. We can be adults. Yeah, I understand. See, that's the privilege of the Giants. See, the Giants get all the spoils. Don't get it twisted. Okay. And it's a mutual admiration society. Okay. Don't get it twisted. It is. What Melo is seeking him, and they at bullet speed heading in each other's direction. Okay, because that's how it works. I mean, and right now I'm seeing Melo in my head on those cutaways that AB did, the hero. Shout out to AB the hero that he did on the little take videos that Melo and the lady that it was interviewing, the sister asked him, Cardi B or or Nicki Minaj. And this knucklehead went straight to doing something he had no business doing on the camera. What turns it sexual? Which one I want? Which one I should hit? I mean, why ain't nobody talking about which one you get hit?
That's
So,
crazy.
so wait a minute. So he even said it after the girl said, but it said, Mello, no, I'm not saying that. He said Cardi's music, but Nicki for the other way. He just can't help himself. Okay, he wanted them dudes, and I'm gonna tie something into this right now. When I saw Mello doing that, it brought up for me when I read JFK's biography, and from one of his friends, Robert Schlesinger, and other things that I read, and it talked about his appetite for females. And because he had medical problems, and he was always on the verge of death. You know, he had Addison's disease, I think. See, so JFK was sickly in his life, and he was sickly as president too. And we all remember, a lot of us remember the black and white photo of Marilyn singing "Happy Birthday" to him, like she in the bedroom with him, while his wife is present. Don't get me started.
Ooh.
This is what powerful men. This is what happens with powerful men. Okay, they draw powerful of people to them, whether they want to or not. And we got all these names and we got attitudes toward it and all that. And I'm not here to parse it one way or the other. I'm just telling you what is. You make of it what you want.
Coach out here spinning the game. Man, are you sure we call it a game within the game?
Hey,
The game that's in the game.
that's right. That's right.
See, that's why I'm not a what you call a I'm not a jealous person, because I
That's why.
understand
Facts.
that's how the world works.
Facts.
You can't get everything in this world. The people who are that guy, they get the royalty. That's just how it goes, man. And LaMelo,
Didn't Nipsey sing it that way? That's just how it goes. That's
right?
just how it goes. Shout out Nipsey Hussle. Sorry, go ahead, DJ.
Man, shout out to Nipsey, man. R.I.P. A good brother, a great brother. Not even good, but a great brother.
Great brother.
We could all learn from him.
Kenneth McKinney. I got to say this one. Kenneth McKinney said, "Remember y'all and Ball in the Family when Melo yelled out, 'Big old booties out of nowhere'?" Yeah, I do. And I'm gonna tell you when he did it, what it reminded me of, okay, is one of them skits. Okay. And it reminded me of a family member of mine. I was told someone close to me they were at a birthday party, and one of our family members came to the birthday party and had her twins on the half share, and she got some big old twins, and so my family member just blurted out at the table, "Damn, she got some big old titties." I mean, and his wife was sitting right there, and he didn't mean to, but it was just it was just there. I don't know, man. That's how it is, man. I don't know. That's how I witnessed it. That's just how it is.
Rainy Sanchez says Melo funny as fuck. He bad, but he's young, living life. One day he will settle because his dad settles with a wonderful woman, and he's seen what a good woman is than with Tina. Yeah, that's why LeVar said after their NBA careers.
Facts. Process. Facts.
You're not. Here's the thing: when you're a pro or you're a celebrity, as a man, you're not gonna meet a good woman. I know that sounds bold, what I'm saying. And two, what's the word, Coach? When you say something that may sound like dramatic, but it's not. It's the truth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
LeVar told his son, right, you're not going to meet a great woman. Look at all the divorces, man.
Well,
all the alimony and child support.
But see, DJ, relationships are hard to begin with. They come with their own set of circumstances to begin with, without all the celebrity and the money and everything else. When you add that fishbowl into people's lives who are not used to that kind of thing, okay, it's very, very difficult. It becomes problematic. And it's explosive. We see.
Rainley Sanchez says, y'all make sure y'all go support BBB. They also have a Team Tina collection. Link is on the page. Yeah, man. Support the family. Get your girl that Team Tina shirt, gear.
Fact.
So glad they're doing that for Tina Ball, man. She deserves it. Strong woman. They thought.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead, DJ.
Oh, it's okay.
No.
Coach, they thought LeVar was something. Man, they said Tina used to yell like it ain't nobody's business. This is what I heard from AAU coaches, Coach.
I saw it.
So you already know.
Yeah, that's why I'm so pumped for it. And they family. This is a family thing. I'm always pumped for for families. I'm pumped for families.
Elijah Shaw says LaMelo is currently averaging 15.6 per game. It's also converting 35% from 3-point attempts while attempting 5.3 threes and really playing off ball most times because the Hornets and the coaching staff are not giving them the keys. Oh, it's super packed. Melo, a player just like DJ Coach. I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. So
shout out to Big Pun.
For y'all don't know.
Yeah, family. Your coach over here didn't just seen a whole lot of moons and suns, and I didn't had the fortune or misfortune, however you want to look at it, to be around a lot of high-profile people with resources and celebrity. So I've seen how people act and what people do and the lengths that people go to get close to them and next to them. It's truly amazing. It would blow people's mind if they really understood what their lives were really like. And the great ones are able to manage. That's why I'm so pumped for LeBron James staying with his high school sweetheart. Still with his high school sweetheart, his 3 quick kids. We don't hear no talk about him and his wife having problems. All we hear is that they still in love as much as they were in high, still like they were in high school. See, I love that. But it's not for everybody. And so I recognize that some people are not going to have that. But that doesn't diminish who they are or their path in any way to me. It's just different. But this life that they go through and they live, it's very difficult. That's why, to me, Melo blows my mind with what he's able to do, how he's able to focus, how he's able at this age to be so laser focused on what he's doing. This is abnormal, family. He's a young 19. Okay, this kid just flipped a switch, it seems, somehow, and just became a whole different person. It is so difficult to change as humans and change patterns and behaviors. And especially when you're going through those years, the teenage years, when you're trying to find yourself. The great ones are the only ones when they're young, they find themselves earlier than everybody else. And that's what Melo is.
Raynley Sanchez says, I don't fully feel 100 on this, but for the most part, I think Lonzo good on that aspect. My opinion, I don't think Denise is a bad person. I don't think Denise is a bad person. Like we said, Denise and Lonzo met before high school. It's just that they had a kid early. And not knowing how to handle that. What do you think, Coach?
I'm with you. I mean, and I don't certain things I'm not going to share on the air.
Right.
And the reason I'm not, family, is not because I don't want to disclose. It's because I'm very strong in my ethos about not getting into personal business of other people's relationships, like about whether they should be together or not.
Right.
I've seen too much to do that. Now, if there's some kind of abuse going on, someone's getting hurt, clearly I will speak out. Okay. But in this case with Denise and Lonzo, the universe got it, and I'm going to stay out of it.
That's how I was raised, Coach. If it's not me, it shall not be.
Facts. I have a saying, family, that I've been saying for a long time, and I say this in my counseling, and I say this to I've been saying this to people. What's for you is for you. What's not for you is not, because you can't say the right thing to the wrong person, and you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. I will say that again. You can't say the right thing to the wrong person, and you can't say the wrong thing to the right person.
Let me see. Big Body Gaming says Lonzo and Jello's mistakes help mold LaMelo. No, his father and the mentor Jermaine Jackson did.
Well, I see it. I see it that way, but I also see it a little bit different as well, because I believe that when Jermaine came into the picture, and that's this part of Melo that I'm still struggling a little bit to understand when it happened. Okay, and it probably happened around that time where he flipped that switch. And I think it probably happened at Spire because that's when the cameras and everything were off Melo a lot, and he was sort of in anonymity over there with JJ doing what he was doing. Okay, but he clearly grew up really fast. His priorities changed. And I believe it started the beginning of it started over in Australia when he gave a month's salary to the victims of the fires over in New Zealand, over in Australia. He did that. He wanted to do that. So that already that when he did that, I went, oh my stars, what's going on here? I saw JJ's fingerprints. And as we remember, when we see that little program about JJ and taking Melo to Detroit, where he's from, and showing him where he grew up and so forth and so on, and Melo saying him and Jermaine are a match made in heaven, basically. And the timing couldn't have been better.
Agreed. It was meant to be, man. Meant to be, and I'm so happy that it happened. For LaMelo, JJ understands him. He's played in the pros. He's looked out for him. He's done an amazing job. And shout out to LeVar for trusting Jermaine. That's the most important part, because his father had to trust somebody else.
Facts. That he gonna handle with care his most prized of his sons, the one that he reminded all of us that will be the best of them all.
Coach, I don't know why people forget that LeVar said this. They just scoff it off like he never said it.
Well, we black men have been diminished in this society for forever and a day. Thank you. Shout out to Heat Wave. Forever and a day. Okay,
Hey, Coach.
Marginalized. Go ahead.
Your mic went out.
Oh, shucks. How about that?
Yeah, it's still doing that.
Okay, I'm coming right back.
All right, I'll read the chat. Wolf Engineer says she wanted to secure that big bag, DJ. Yeah. But money will do some crazy things to people. Coach, you back in.
Thank you. Yeah, so I forgot what I was saying, so you can go ahead, DJ.
All right. Read some of these comments. Rainley Sanchez said JJ taught him a lot too. That boy got LeVar and his family, and having JJ, he's all set with mentors and people molding him. Coach, we were saying that LeVar has been saying that LaMelo's the best one. He said it when he was little.
When he was little, yeah, he said it's a long time ago.
And there's some people, not all, I'm sure, trust me, because they'll be like, LeVar never said that. But there's a lot of clips of him saying it. He ain't never said that. That's not true.
Or if he did say it, they gonna marginalize him and say, well, you know how LeVar is. He say a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, so you pick and choose when LeVar says something.
Right. Well, no. DJ, for me, like, we as adults can't differentiate between hyperbole and something that's serious.
Right.
We take everything that LeVar says and go at face value that it's the truth. Okay, no, we don't. We know when LeVar is speaking in hyperbole, when he's going over the top, when he's being the salesman, when he's being the Don King guy, when he's being the face of BBB. Okay, Many of us know that, could see that. And the fact that they want to use that against him when they know themselves. See, my brother, you said something earlier that I thought was very interesting. You said because you know how things work, so that's why you're not a hater of other people. You understand that. See, I believe others understand it as well, but they won't accept. Whereas you accept and have made peace with the idea. And I have made peace with the idea. So the idea of hating on anybody for who they are or what they are is just not in my DNA.
Yeah, all got to get to that type of mentality, that type of thinking. It makes us better people.
Facts.
Rainley Sanchez says if LaMelo had the keys, his teammates can catch his passes and play at a pace, the Hornets would be more up in the East. They would. No doubt about it. ESPN did LeVar so dirty with Marley, Karam, Rose. Yeah, that was planned. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen before it even happened.
Shout out to Brett Law. Drive safe, my brother.
Well, we got people speaking French now.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yvonne and Wealth, our brother Wealth Engineering, they be going at it. Yeah.
Man, I was about to go hood. I said we gotta have some English in here. No cold words on my chat on my platform.
Yeah. We are international, dude. You know, we are international.
Cause we're international.
That's right. People want to hear this. People want to hear this truth in many corners of the world.
Man, every time I say new media, man, I feel like a rebel, man. I feel like just like a rebel with a cause. It's like I say F media.
Yes.
Yvonne said we global.
Yes, Yvonne, we are. Greetings from Uganda. There we go, right there. Lutano Muhammad. Greetings from Uganda. Yes, indeed. Shout up, Uganda.
Can be Balongo. And yes, I got that word from the movie Roots. Can be Balongo, the river.
Yes.
Wait. Somebody, Jakey, my dog, but you said Jello could be Draymond 2.0 if he started passing like his brothers. No.
Well, maybe, DJ, don't dismiss it just yet, because if I try real hard, I could be Gregory Hines. I don't know. What you think?
Anybody could dream, brother.
Dream on. I want to dream with me, babe.
Coach, what about it? Dream.
Yes.
Dream. Oh man, we bringing in classics today, man.
Come on now.
Uncle Vern turned up. He said, "New media in this beep."
Yes, right. And there's a biatch.
Paige Coston.
Yes.
She says, "AB the Hero made a whole video about Jello being Draymond 2.0. Shout out to AB the Hero.
Shout out, AB. I hope you had a wonderful time doing it, my brother. I know it was fire.
Right. Coach, what do you think about that?
Melo being 2.0 Draymond?
No, Jello.
I mean, Jello being 2.0 Draymond?
Yeah.
You didn't hear me laughing?
I know.
I said I could be Gregory Hines too.
Meaning I plead the fifth.
Yeah, I plead the fifth. Or like Dave Chappelle say, the fifth.
Oh, AB, he cool. He cool, man. He cool, man. Shout out
No,
to AB the hero.
hey, I don't knock nobody what they believe and what they see as possible. Because again, I don't have no crystal ball. I don't know. We all waiting to see what the future gonna bring us. Like tomorrow, baby, with Melo getting Sacramento, I can't wait. Woo!
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait, baby. See, because these games are going down and down, and pretty soon the season gonna be over. And so I want to take in all of this beauty and this amazingness, this amazing entertainer as I can before they have to go away for a while. Right. But we know when Melo come back, he gonna be different. We're gonna see another Melo.
Paige says, "Hey, Melo finna be in my hometown."
Oh, there we go, Paige. All right.
All right, that's good. You gonna go to the game? If they allow fans, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Hey, DJ, did you hear the? I meant to bring this up today. Thank you for just reminding you. Jogged me. Did you hear the reporter asking JB after the game about Melo's 22, his stat line being pedestrian and his trajectory?
Well, I didn't hear about that, but
oh yeah. So now they're saying it. He was basically. It was so. I mean, this dude was trying so hard not to just lay into JB, little JB. Because he's saying, look, dude, okay, this dude got a stat line of 22, 8, and 5 or 6 or whatever. And it's starting to look like it's like nothing. Why you still acting like we not seeing what we seeing? What the hell is going on, man? See, what the hell is going? What is your problem? We ain't had something good in I don't know how long. You trying to run it out? Run it away? God, dog. Reminds me of this video I saw of this young white brother talking about the people that stormed the Capitol. And I just hear his little squeaky voice. He's from Kentucky, I think. He said, "Will you just cut it out already? You're making me feel like we all stupid." I said, I understand.
So, Coach, you pretty much said this, right? Shout out to Vince Lombardi.
Exactly.
What the hell's going on?
Exactly.
Boy, this live stream is too real for TV, man. We're too real for TV.
Oh yeah, that's why we over here. See, because they don't, unless we on cable, they don't want us over there yet. But it's coming.
Oh yeah, when it happens, I'm gonna hit me a cigar, man.
Yes, there you go. Yes, Brett, I'm happy to Jeff Bezos. That's what I'm talking about. Would you say, Paige, you want Melo to score 25, 10, and 11, but the Kings to win? Okay, all right. That's I love that.
With it.
I love it. Yes.
She said she want my hometown. She want her hometown to suffer. Dang, babe.
Oh my God, this is hilarious.
She's like, destroy everything. I'm like, what do you mean, Paige? Everything.
Everything.
Everything. I'm like, dang, Paige, this
I
is your
use
hometown. She's
you
like,
for
let it
sure.
burn.
That's right. That's right.
Burn it all.
Burn it all.
I'm out here acting like Killmonger.
Right. Exactly. I love
Burn
it.
it
I
all.
was just talking about Killmonger earlier. That's right. Burn it all.
Man, look at this dude, Brett Law. You gotta beat him. Come on, brother. You talking about Sack Town. Pause. I don't know if you can censor that. We code words.
Well, he did say he feel like Jeff Bezos, so we are here, all right.
Man, speaking of Jeff Bezos, man, he gave his ex-wife $500 million or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord.
But he already made it back.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so well, see, when your money's on rotation, you don't worry about small stuff like that.
Mrs. Mrs. Bezos, man, she could buy her a dude, man.
Wait a minute. One of the first things she did with the money one of the first things she did with the money was send a check to the HBCUs to fulfill her Mandingo fantasies.
Here's a check.
Here's a check. Here's 25.
For the black man.
Yes, I love it.
Why, thank you, rich white lady. We will gladly take your check and run home.
Yes.
Because exactly, because the only poor people got hurt about giving women half wealth.
Right, exactly. I mean, come on, man. Warren Buffett running around here got a billionaire's pledge, but he could try to convince billionaires to make a pledge to give away half their money. Look, who do you think is stupid, me or him? I mean, come on, man. I was born at night, but I wasn't born last night, buddy. I'm sorry. And I know that rich people ain't giving up half of it, okay, without it coming back. So save the nonsense, okay? With your silly butt. Half of their fortune, yeah.
Do you know how rich people? This is how rich people act when they lose their money. They still rich.
Hey DJ, hey family, here you go. What the ding dang diggle is going on out here?
Oh.
Yeah, so these people are funny.
I don't know what you drinking. You talking about I was born at night, but not last night.
That's right.
You was born at the nightclub. Just joking. Uncle Vern says, "Don't believe the hype."
Yes, absolutely. No, we ain't gonna catch the Biz Marquee now. Don't get it. Don't go there. We ain't gonna catch the vapors. Yeah.
Man, this has been a great stream,
Yes.
Coach.
Yes.
We about to have a stream tomorrow. You know, Coach about to go on this Hall of Fame level. With the live stream, and I hope they get this win. Anytime Fluke Walton loses, I'm happy. Please make it happen. Any last words, Coach, before we head out?
I just want to say to the family in the chat, thank you, all of the one-timers from day one. We appreciate you. For the new ones that came in, on your way out, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the like button and the bell as well, so we can have we're active participant in our own freedom by not allowing Google to manipulate the algorithms so people can't see this amazing content and see you guys in here who are driving us and hear these words that we are talking. about not just us, but about you guys, about we as family. And DJ, thank you again, my brother, for the opportunity to come and share your platform and DJ's raw, uncut truth, hashtag new media, nation united. You, my brother, are one of a kind. And I
Thank
appreciate you so much. So you can, and I will end with what I like to end with is Ubuntu, which means because of me, you are, because of you, I am, we are. Blessings.
And this is for Uncle Warren. Y'all know the theme, man.
Let me tell you something. Back in my day, let me show you.